車感覚のアトレーに 4WD 新登場。遊びの世界が大きく広がるアトレー 4WD。 シャレードミラも加えて展示会は3日と4日、お近くのダイハツへどうぞ。
Okay. Wow, that's really cool the way this phone's set up. I finally got the phone set up, and I think the video is looking pretty good. It has sensors in it that respond to my shaky hands so that I look quite a bit better, making me look good. There's a little green indicator. I don't know what that does yet. But this is just going to be an update on what's going on here on the channel. As you can see here, we've almost got the mini truck shop. These are getting ready to... Either I take one or the other, or take that thing. There's your optional bedroom and its chair. Like, it can fit all this. I've got the mini truck shop. It's been hard at work. God, I can show you all kinds of little spare parts and tidbits. Look at all this. Just stuff that has come off of this truck, and just me working on it incessantly. And it's a labor of love, but she's just about ready to go. The mini truck garage is all but here. I need to do something with these tires. If any of you mini trucker guys is interested in them, they're 12 inchers. I'm going to need a set of stock high jet rims, or I'm going to have to sell these. I mean, they're too nice to let sit around. But those are the front ends of tractors tires, and they are DOT. And they are also incredibly durable. I mean, like, these are going to last for years and years and years and years. But not if they sit here and rot. So, you know about that, people. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the turbo van. As you can see here, we've got her all set up, ready to go for some fun. I was hanging out here last night waiting for sushi, and that's what I think I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to go out and get something to eat and show her off. But, yeah, because of the refurbish of the shop vac, we've got to make this thing spick and span. Again, I probably need to go over it one more time and get it real super nice for the maiden voyage. But here is what is going on right now. The thing was idling rough, and sometimes it would just do wacky things like stall out at stoplights and stuff when I would go to take off. But that only happened with the air conditioner on. Well, I've been searching for this belt for quite a while now, and as far as I can tell, look, you can see here, see how much deflection this has. It's actually pretty good, and that's actually right. Yeah, that's correct. This motor is so compact and just so mathematically thought out that you wouldn't think something like a slipping belt on an air conditioner would be effective, would affect the engine that way, but it did. It runs much smoother now. Apparently it needs load on this belt and pulley and all that to balance out. Could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. That's been what I've seen with it. Now when you run the air conditioner, it's like any normal car you would see. You know, you can hear the clutch kick on, but it doesn't, you know, putter, you know, weaken out or you know, or bog down, or it just runs exactly like it did back in Japan. So you'll see these new hoses in there. They put pretty good stuff. But this is a Kevlar belt. Yeah, and it looks like it's doing its job pretty good. Yeah, it's tight. It's not going anywhere. But it does concern me a little bit. But as you can see here, the adjuster still has some to go, and that's where you're looking at. So I may readjust it here in about, you know, 300, 400 miles and see what the deflection is. For now, the deflection's where we want it at. So yeah, oil level and everything. But what you're going to do is you loosen this bolt, and then the corresponding bolt on the other side. You're going to need, make sure I'm getting you the right information here. We're going to need a 12 millimeter. That's why I thought it was so funny. It was like everything on this thing's a 10. But 12? Why not? Why not? But, yeah. If anyone's wanting to know how to do this, or what's going on with their turbo van, or even maybe the high jet vans are like that, But yeah, you want some to, and it doesn't give you much. It gives you less than it, so it's a metric measurement, I'm sure. But this V-belt seems to be doing the job. And here we have the little light. This thing is just versatile as can be, and I've decided to replace, just go battery powered, no frills. I've got a lantern in there. I've got other sources of light, so this little guy just comes in really handy any which way in it, because you don't have a set point for your lamp. You could take him here, put him here, and just list goes on and on how versatile that thing is. So we're gonna go get some dinner, but we'll do your cold fire up for you, and see it's cold. It's real cold. Yeah, but that belt is running with no flap in it. It should look like it's straight. It should look like it's barely even moving. And yeah, again, I think I will try to find that information for you and give you a link to it in the description. So that's where we're at right now. It's been a long, hard journey, but it's been a journey of love and a fight for freedom. And yeah, I got this thing almost 2 years ago, and just documented it. They screwed with the title on me and all the stuff, but she is triumphant. She is here. So we're going to be doing a lot more stuff. We're talking about going up to Amicalola Falls. Got some sunglass videos and stuff to mix up with this one. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will be back shortly. Well, look at the butt lines on that Camry right there. It looks like it was hit. Like there's a crease in it. But I thought I was about to say, oh, look, it's got great driving skills, but no, it's just that they just look like that. Go figure. God, she's running so good. Just listen to that motor. There was some way. Well, I could put the front and then the rear. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I'll put the front on the main video, and I'll put a window, put the rear video in the window like it is on my dash cam, and give you a good look at what it looks like. I'll put some of that new music on here. Downloaded a bunch of music that sounds good to me, so it's free to use. Props to YouTube for doing something about that, because as we all know, any kind of video experience, movies, anything like that, any good movie has a good soundtrack. That's a rule. And so you do need music. A lot of storytelling is highly musically driven, and it always was. Ever since they had, it's what they made drums for in the caves. That turbo squeal. It's not even on boost yet. Yeah, she's running really good. Temperature's doing exactly what it needs to. Not using a drop of anything, but still full of oil, still full of coolant. Brakes are good. So I think what the plan will be next time, and you know, I always loathe to go somewhere on some road in this thing that I can't like steer around you or get away from you. But yeah, we might be taking a little 2-lane road trip all the way up through Silver City to Amicalola Falls and then see what's going on there. They got a reflecting pool and a real super high falls. Maybe even take her to a couple car shows. I've got her almost perfect at. I want to do something with that back wire back there in the back there. It keeps coming loose of the adhesive piece that I made for it, so I'm going to have to double that up or something to get that dangling wire situation out of control. But yeah, it has a camera in the back window now. It's got a camera out front so I can see everything's happening in front of me, behind me. Takes some really good video. I really like it. I'm quite happy with the unit. It's a Red Tiger F7N, Wi-Fi and GPS, but yeah, quite happy with it. You can get your you can view the files on your phone, which is extra cool with the app. The app seems to work, although it's a little bit, it's like you're going to be turning that mode on and just to configure it and get stuff off, but you're not going to be like, you can look at it live through your phone, but why would I need two, you know, heads up displays, one being on my Hey everybody, another spot. This one right here is about a funny thing. Boy, he look raggedy. Get that nose off right, but just wanted to go over the layout of this thing. I think right there is part of the air conditioner. There's your radiator lines going on. I don't know where the intercooler. I mean, that very well could be the intercooler. I have no idea how they work. I know that it's between the intake and the turbocharger, so I mean, maybe it's the one behind it too. There's also some kind of apparatus behind it, but it's crazy how compact these things are. Let's see, we got our bar right there. It's the actual bumper. There's the air intake. Probably should stick one of the air hoses up there and clean her out. Got Joro spiders all up in it. And this is what is actually getting replaced, the horn. And let's see here. Yeah, I hadn't put it in there long. The stock one went out. I could probably take it apart and fix it and rebuild it, and then you had to have that funny beep beep. But I think I want something louder, so I'm gonna get ready to hop into FJ Cruiser there. And we're probably going to go over to the auto parts stores and see what they got. But yeah, this was the, it's a $30 set of horns. It was supposed to be like, it said super loud, but it turned out to be two of them, a high and a low. And yeah, I don't know what went wrong with it, but it's junk. It went out in probably a month and a half. And I don't want to getting that nose off of there. Let me show you. You've got a rubber nipple and this. So you got to open up both the doors. There's two underneath and two on front. Once you know where they're at, they're not going to give you much trouble. One is disguised in the grill grid, and the other's kind of recessed in there. But took the wheel off. Turns out all those bolts, they hold on the wheel. There's like a cup that's going around that crown nut, which I don't know. I mean, it looks like they've got it all right, but man, I kind of don't want to have this wheel go loose on me when I'm driving. That would be bad, but the switch is fixed again, so it's like brand new. And that is kind of a cool sounding horn. It's loud. But I think I want something maybe louder, or maybe something even a little bit funner. Maybe like a klaxon horn or something. So I'm going to go to the store and see what they got. But yep. That's another part of that whole thing, is taking apart these cars and fixing every little thing on them just because we love them. And we love them.